Hi everyone, this is my Nearpod lesson on the Civil Rights Movement. This is for 5th graders, and here is my content standard right here. This is from the Georgia Standards of Excellence. So students will describe the importance of key people, events, and developments between 1950 and 1975. And then I added a little GIF that's saying learn something new to engage the students and motivate them to learn something. So the next slide is the students' learning targets for the day. So I have 3 learning targets listed for the students. I basically looked at the standards from the first slide, and I kind of just changed it for an I can statement so that students can say it to themselves, or we can say it out loud during class so that students know what they're going to be learning and what they should know at the end of the lesson. So right here it says I can know and identify the main idea of the Jim Crow laws. I can describe and recall important events on the Civil Rights Movement. I can describe key points of the Brown versus Board of Education. So, and I also highlighted the key and important definitions that they're going to need to know during this lesson and throughout the entire unit for civil rights. So the next thing that I will have the students do, and as I'm going to have them share their prior knowledge and their background knowledge on the civil rights. So I want to know who knows what about the civil rights movement and what are some things that they would want to learn about. So I would have them type at least 2 sentences to share what they already know about the civil rights movement and what they would like to learn about. This helps me as a teacher see how I should move forward within my lesson. Do I need to add something? Do I need to talk about a certain topic even more? I just want to see what the students are at so I can move on with my lesson. So this is definitely very helpful. And then this is a video I found on YouTube. It's a BrainPot video on the Jim Crow laws and the segregation. It's basically about the beginning of the civil rights movement. So, and I added these 2 blue dots right here. So as the video goes on, and it'll stop at this blue dot, and it'll ask, what is segregation? And the students will answer the question. And basically I put this blue dot right here because the video explains what segregation is, so students can write what they learned, and this can help me see if they understand the video. I also added a blue dot right here to show for students to answer what is the Jim Crow laws, and of course this was already taught and described in the video, so I kind of wanted to see if the students understand what the video was about, to see if they understand it. And I added a slide to go a little bit more in depth of the Jim Crow laws. So I added a definition of what it is, and in class we will talk about Jim Crow laws in depth. We'll just have a collaborative conversation and, ask and have the students share their opinions on it. So this isn't just what we're going to do, just share definitions. We'll definitely talk about it in class. And here is another video. This is on the Brown versus Board of Education. So this is I believe it is a 12-minute video. I probably won't show all of it, but this has key points of the Brown versus Education, and it has some definitions like segregation and all of that. So I think this was going to be really helpful for the students. And then of course I added another slide and added a definition of the Brown versus Board of Education. so that students can write that definition down, and then we can also talk about this more in class and have a discussion and see what the students' opinions on it are. And then I'm going to add a little activity after the videos and the slides. I'm going to do a little matching activity. So the students are going to match the definitions that they learned in today's lessons. So we have about 3 definitions, and they're supposed to match which one goes with which, like the Brown versus Board of Education. The students should be able to pick this one right here. And of course, they're going to get a check mark to show that it's correct. And once they're done matching it, they can move on. And this is the exit ticket that the students will do. This is a poll that I made for students to answer if they understand the lesson, if they somewhat understand the lesson, or if they do not understand the lesson at all, to help me see how many students actually understood the lesson and who didn't, so I can see what I should do for my next lesson if I need to come back to this topic and, teach it a little bit better, or if I can just move on. So the question for the students is, did you understand the lesson? Do you have a better understanding of the civil rights movement? So we have A, B, and C. A is saying, yes, I understand the lesson, and I have a better understanding of the civil rights movement. And then B, somewhat, I understand half of the lesson. There are some things that confuse me. And no, I did not understand the lesson. Hopefully, all the students will say A. And then the last thing, the students will basically explain why they understood the lesson or why they didn't, and they can add one thing that they learned. And this will help me get a better understanding of who didn't understand it and why they didn't understand it, so I can plan for my next lesson. But that's it. Thank you.